Yo, what's up, my people? We're back again for another episode of This Week in WWE 2K23 MyFaction. You know what to do. Make sure you hit the likes, the comments, which don't get hit that much on this channel since I started this channel. But make sure you do that so we can grow. And it looked like this week we're getting the Superstar Series 2 pack if you log in at least 5 days a week. It likes we're getting a total 450 MFP down from last week, but you know, maybe last week was a special week. They were trying to hook us up because it was Money in the Bank week alongside all that free content we got last week. Don't forget to check out that content because you can still get that Cody Rhodes, which is a very good Cody Rhodes card. If you don't believe me, ask my daughter. Was it a good Cody Rhodes card? It was a good Cody Rhodes card. Don't sleep on it. You only got but a couple more days to get it. Also, those Money in the Bank cards, EO, and I think I still had the promo on my thing. I think. Hold on a second. Nope, don't have it up there. So that was the old promo. So, but anyway, log in, get your side plays, get your MFP, get your contracts. Contracts very useful right now because you got more of the ladders, so you want to make sure you get that. Money in the Bank cards, I already talked about that in another video. Those are out now too. Make sure you get those. Let's go ahead and take a look at the live events. All right, so we have 1 day right now at time of recording to get a free Superstar Series 2 pack, as well as a Money in the Bank pack, as well as tier 2 rewards. A lot of rewards in this, celebrating Bret the Hitman Hart. And oh man, you may have to play a bunch of times, so go ahead and get the grinding to get those Superstar Series 2 packs, as well as This Is Awesome, phenomenal packs, Money in the Bank packs. Get it. And honestly, the top prize is the Money in the Bank pack to me, but that's never here or there, but that's what they're focusing on, the Superstar Series 2 pack over here. So you got 1 day, 19 hours. Get on that today. Celebrate Bret the Hitman Hart. I may do some videos, maybe even a live stream of that. I know I've been promising a live stream for some time. I haven't done them. Also, the start of the new faction focus, where it's the New Day versus the Judgment Day, and with Damien Priest, his spoilers. If you ain't seen Money in the Bank, go ahead and cut it off real quick. Cut it off, cut it off, cut it off. Incoming spoiler. Damien Priest won the Money in the Bank. So to see him in this first matchup, Xavier Woods versus Damien Priest, it's kind of interesting. You're gonna need the WrestleMania Xavier Woods card to compete in that. And then you got the Fatal 4-Way match where you run the Intercontinental Gauntlet. It's Gunther, the greatest Intercontinental champion ever, got him through 3 stages of Fatal 4-Ways versus former champs for a diamond prize. So you could get a diamond prize for this. They're not really telling you what it is. So, interesting. This is brand new. They haven't done this before. So I'm going to keep y'all posted on that, and I may do a video for that as well. Also, 8-man ladder match. Can you help almost become Mr. Money in the Bank? If you can, you will unlock a cash-in opportunity for a diamond prize, but you got to pay attention. So similar to the Gunther thing, the same thing with this, but you need Omos card for this. I think that's from Superstar Series 1. So that's what you need for that. Also, 8-man normal. Can you outlast 7 of the greatest in history in this 8-man normal? You got 28 days to do that to win a Money in the Bank pack. Alongside the Money in the Bank pack, you can win, it says Superstar Series 2 packs, up to 2 of those, 10 tokens, and a WrestleMania pack. They may be giving these things away at one time. You may get both of them. Like, okay, so if you get the tier 2 reward, you may get the tokens and the pack at the same time. I'm not sure because they've never done this before. This is new stuff. Shout out to 2K though, giving us more rewards. That's all I'm saying. That's nice. That's nice. Like, you can't hate on them for that. You know, 2K they pulled through with a good amount of things. Nobody's perfect. Some things is very questionable still, but yeah. So those are the live events. I'm hyped for these live events. 28 days for this, 18 days for this. You got 8 days for this. You got 5 days for this. So hop in, start on the Bret Man last man standing matchup. You're gonna need an amethyst to get that done. The token market is open. So what you would want to do if I was you, concentrate maybe on proving grounds to get your tokens. You can get your tokens through Proving Grounds. Play legendary matches will be the quickest way, or you can do Faction Wars. And it's a new month, by the way, and I almost forgot about this. And we got Ruby cards in the market right now. Oh wait, we got an Amethyst in here too. We got an Amethyst SHOTZI, a Caden Carter, Ezekiel, and Brutus. Let's take a better look at these cards real quick. Let's head on over to the headquarters. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Alright, this is the top card right here, the 85 Faction Wars reward, the SHOTZI with her on the tank, making me wish they had entrances online. But the Faction Wars, and the thing is, I think that they could make more use of cards and showcasing them just like they do in 2K if entrances was online. Just something to think about 2K. I know it may be a little hard to implement. It may take a lot of some very valuable servers to do it. It may take a good amount of money, but it may be something you maybe consider to see if it's worth it. Anyway, lots of great badges, better together, energetic opportunities, and rage, some of her best ones out of that. But my thing always, Robber Rouser, always great to have. Caden joins the group. There's been a good amount of Caden cards, I know, but now you can get another. In case you missed out on the myth, which I think the myth is still available, but I don't know. Try the code. The code is on my channel. It may still be available, it may not. I'm not promising anything. But then we got Ezekiel Faction Wars. And I think Brutus Creed there. Ivy. I don't think all of these, some of these went from winning other thing, like that's like 280 matches. Okay, I'm going into other things now. What the Ivy was for, 252. Okay. But these top 4 are available right now in Faction Wars, so hop into Faction Wars. Not only will you have a chance to win these cards, but as you climb your ladder, do not forget you'll get a chance to win other things such as MFP, card packs, tokens, cosmetics. So climb the ladder. Right now you can go all the way up, as they increased it a couple weeks ago, and right now you can go all the way to 300 for a Night of Champions pack. So Faction Wars to me is the way to go. Like, I do like Proving Grounds too, but it's a little slow, a little harder and a little slower of a grind before you actually receive like stuff. But yeah. Let's see, what else do we need to talk about? We done talked about, oh yeah, the weekly tower. Last week, by the way, I hit up the weekly tower. I gave you a video for the weekly tower. And what do we have here? We have Tyler Breeze for the weekly tower war, an Amethyst card, Tyler Breeze. So yeah, let's get to this real quick, and then we're gonna take a better look at his card as well. 8-man normal tag. We're at the NXT Great American Bash for this one. Let's see if they're gonna theme it. I doubt they will. So you're up against Bossman, X-Pac, Shane McMahon, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. All these guys have somewhat spent some time at the corporation. Stone Cold, not so much either. But you know, we got the almighty Bobby Lashley and Akira Tozawa as your opponents in the second matchup, 2-on-2 match. Then you got a women's over-the-top battle royal. So you have Charlotte, Tiffany Stratton, Molly Holly, Indy, Shayna, Bianca, and Alexa. I like the talent that's in there, so I'll give them a plus on that one. Probably the best one on the thing so far. Then you have Wesley and Damian Priest. Why did you put these two together? Maybe just to have something different, I guess. 2-on-2 matchup, win the match and earn at least 45. Then we got the Money in the Bank match, which everybody's gonna be hating because that's what they do. But the final match should be a Money in the Bank. I can take it. Batista, Dominic Mysterio, JBL, Jimmy Uso, and JD McDonald. I feel like this should have been last week's, and it should have been Money in the Bank. Or, I don't know if they do these ahead of time, but 2K, I think you need to implement it so that you guys can make these. It shouldn't take that long to come up with a tournament, like a tower. Like, it really shouldn't. So you need to make it so that you can edit these towers as, you know, as we go through weeks in WWE. So let's say like last week, y'all could have went ahead like and made sure that it represented Money in the Bank as a whole. So like, for example, if this was last week and you was doing Money in the Bank, for example, you could have had one of the Money in the Bank matches up here. Like you could have did Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio. You could have did one of the matches such as I'm trying to remember the matches that they did, or matches that we had prior to. You know, you could have did a match versus. You could have did like this. You could have did one match versus Cody, another match versus Dominic, a match versus, say, the Usos, the match versus Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa, and you could have ended it in one of the Money in the Bank matches. Or you could have had one Money in the Bank match here, like one women's, one men, and then you could have ended it. Then put it in the Money in the Bank arena, themed around Money in the Bank. It makes sense, right? And then any other week, maybe you could do stuff like this. But I feel like that week of the pay-per-view or anything special, you need to definitely have it themed. Like, this is my feeling. But outside of that, it doesn't look like that bad of a challenge. It looks like to be kind of interesting. Got different faces. It's not really themed, but like some of these haven't been seen that much. Especially seeing JD McDonald in the ladder match alongside Dominic Mysterio, JBL and Batista, two people that had, you know, wars with each other. Jimmy in there, interesting. But then you do all that, you will win the Tyler Breeze weekly tower reward. So we're gonna look at him, and then we're gonna wrap up this video. Set up here. Weekly towers. Weekly towers. These are the cards we got so far: Batista, Xavier, Beth Phoenix, and Sonya Deville. Now, let's just get on in here. Take a look at Tyler, looking so chill. I like it. I like it. He has Robert Rouser. Like I said, Robert Rouser, always good to have. Start the match with some special. So he's going to come in there going in hot, similar to the Shelton Benjamin card. And raring to go 4 per match. He's going to gain a special when tagged if you don't already have one. If you don't already have one bar. So, and that's 4 per match. This guy's going to be a beast on your team. He's going to be the best tag team partner you can have. He's going to be able to come in there to save the day. He's going to come in hot, raring to go. He's just going to be a force to reckon with. And at an 85 right now, he'd definitely be one of the best cards in the game. Would you figure Tyler Breeze would have been one of the best cards in the game? Like, at this point in time. I'm going to take that screenshot. So, yeah, I mean, that's what's going down this week. I really like it personally. Another good week. I'm 1 card away of getting this Seth Rollins too. So like me hopping in, doing anything right now, I'm about to break that thing, go to the next level. So you guys let me know where you are at in my faction. I would love to hear about your collections, your favorite cards. If you would like to meet up to try to play or something, let me know in the comments below. Any feedback to the channel also really needed. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you support the channel by giving me a like, comment, and very much so subscribe. With that being said, we're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. We already at 1,000, but I think 2,000 make this channel really start to pop and get the interacting as well. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here. Peace. Oh yeah, let me know what kind of AEW videos you'd like to see.